Welcome back, guys, to the IEM Road to Rio 2020 Oceania Close Qualifier. Josh here with Wixenio on the side there. You guys are having a great day so far. We got a tough 1v1 matchup, or 1v1 matchup, 5v5 matchup, and 1-1 at the moment between DGG and Rooster. We expected to go to the free maps, but yeah, not in the fashion that it's gone so far. Yeah, not like this. Two one-sided affairs, and we get to the third map being Vertigo, which Rooster banned Mirage to have Vertigo here, and we've got everyone up and ready to go, and roaring to go as well.
It's very interesting that Rooster are happy to play on Vertigo, because statistically DGG are a very good Vertigo team, winning 60% of their Vertigos in the last 3 months. So yeah, very brave choice indeed. Could they regret it, or could they be thriving off it? We will see. But right now it's all kicking off over on A, as one kill has been found, and it's gone the way of the Roosters, and it's gonna be, I thought it was gonna be another one, but Zeph manages to stay alive for 36 HP. The tags from Viridian are doing damage as well through the smoke. And how do DGG get back into the site here? Chelios needs to do the lottery tonight, because he has hit a worldie of a shot. Danger finds one as well. The defuse coming in isn't going to happen. The knife kill for TJP. And Rooster are off to a very good start.
Rooster just starting off where they left off on the other map. Getting one on the board. Great round from Rooster as well. Also, not like the other pistol rounds where it was only no one alive. Well, DGG haven't had a clean pistol round since. But 1-0 to Rooster, and Rooster really continuing where they left off on Dust 2. And it's a good start from them as well. Given the fact that their Inferno was terrible, and now they have a good Dust 2, and can they make it a bit more here? Now, TJP takes on DGGapocdud. It's all about the smoke kills by Vertigo. Now, they're walking with one player down at the moment, DGG, and they also force spot as well. And Chelleos heard that. Chelleos is going to punish Wombat for those jumps and for those boosts on the sandbags. This might be why Rooster may have gone with it. They've been packing it quite a bit. Gump to the Eagle. May catch foul, doesn't catch foul. And they're going to go looking for that site.
They're certainly looking good, Josh. And, well, they're looking well drilled right now. Of course, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's a pistol round and, an anti-force spy. But Zeph is going to stop the plant coming in, but he will be traded out. The plant will eventually go in. 7355608 gets put into the C4 explosive. And now, well, there's no point in him really going for this. I guess he could play the exit frags with the MP9. If he falls, then, not a big issue. If he can find a few frags, of course, the bonus money finding frags with the MP9 is going to help him out going forward. But yeah, a tough start for DGG. And like you said, Josh, Rooster have done really well to pick up where they've left off on Dust 2. Can it continue, though? Because, of course, DGG have got that eco in the next. It will then be a force buy, or a full buy. So yeah, we will see. I think that first buy round will be the real telltale. If DGG manage to go down 4-0 and then have to eco again, it's kind of going to feel like the same as Dust 2 with the start that they had. Yeah.
Because at the moment, Rooster, T-sided Vertigo. Vertigo is actually the most T-sided map. And it's not that T-sided either, it's still CT-sided, but it's the most T-sided map in the map pool ever since the M4A1S was buffed. So, fairly interesting, and, well, Rooster are making it so at the moment. Should be an anti-eco from Rooster as they charge up a ramp. HE grenades being thrown in, just hoping to get some chip damages at least onto Rooster. Gump being spotted at the back of sight. Chelleos going to leave a bit of a gift as well. Both players hitting each other with nades. Ooh, he saw the triple boost there. Chelleos takes down DGGapocdud. DGGapocdud didn't take a look to Chelleos in the end. And they know a player is around this area. Just trying to find where. Given the boost by DGGapocdud. And they're going to throw another smoke and a flash over. He's got nothing to do. He's heard a noise. But Chelleos will spray down with the... Oh, jeez.
Oh, the MP5. It's very rare to see it. But yeah, it's one hell of a weapon if you know how to use it, apparently, said Chelios. And Rooster go cruising to a 3-0 start. But this is, like I said, Josh, this is the telltale round here.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say right now, Cheryl's is just going straight up to the north. He just doesn't want the MP5 anymore. They're actually that confident they're gonna upgrade their weapons, just put away the SMG, just to get a weapon on the board. 3-0 to Rooster at the moment. And DGG, very important round. They kind of want to win this round here. Because it's starting to get a bit out of hand as Hugh gets the open onto Val. I think he did spot the second person lurking in the B area. Danger through the catwalk, takes down Apocdud. Most of Molly's being thrown up. Hugh's trying to tag up Danger. Does a big tag with the HE grenade. Cherleos. I think they might exchange weapons as well. Cherleos is actually expecting the AK to be given towards him. Wombat at middle. Doesn't see anybody in middle. Flashbang being thrown over as well as they try to clean out B. But meanwhile, the Chooks, the Roosters, have other ideas. They're going to go towards A ramp. Cherleos, they're trying to mask a B hit. Will anyone pick? That's the main thing. I don't think DGG will get fooled by this. They do take down Danger. And they're expecting Cherleos to push through as well, but that bomb's actually going towards A. And the only player on A is at the elevators. Molotov and smoke being thrown in, but the Molotov is, well, extinguished, and the rotation's coming through as well. Can they get the bomb to the site? Bomb's planted. 5 Viridian. Free smoke coming up, trying to buy time. Yourwombat looking towards sandbags. Doesn't see anybody. He feels somebody's close by at the old default. Barrel of smokes on the default box. Cherleos takes down Zephh, down to 3v3. Now they're getting on towards the bomb. DJP, can he find the place around the defuse? Oh, just gets up in the end, but Yourwombat to trade. And Yourwombat is trying to find the bomb. Might be able to go for the ninja defuse. Looking for Cherleos. Cherleos has done enough. Even if Cherleos goes down here, they've got 4 rounds on the board, Rooster.
Yeah.
I don't think Yourwombat's getting out of here alive. No, he does get out of there alive.
Ooh.
Does he get the orb, though? He can't find it. I think the orb flew off.
Yeah. But there's a glimmer of hope for DGG with Wombat having this M4A1S in play, but still, it's looking bleak for them. Rooster should most definitely get off to a 5-0 start. So if you're a DGG fan, you're going to be kind of left shell-shocked, to be honest, after map 1. It's not been a good time ever since, really. It was a very poor start on Dust 2. It's arguably been a worse start on Vertigo as you're facing down the throat of It's looking like a 5-0 start for Rooster. It's a 1-for-1 trade though in mid, but they've got full control of B. Wombat on the rotation with the M4A1S though. May just opt to save. I wouldn't blame him. Not much really worth, not much really in it for going for this, other than giving some pistols some assistance. Apocdud's going to have his head blown off by Cherleos, and the M4 will drop. And the M4 actually doesn't get picked up. It goes down the crack of the sandbags. And,
oh, that's unfortunate.
Gump does manage to retrieve it though. He will run for the hills. Zephh, his time is up, and Gump's is as well. 5-0 start for Rooster confirmed. And DGG need to come up with something, but again, they need to come up with a timeout. And just as I was saying, so the timeout gets called.
Definitely needed that at this stage because it's getting just torn apart at this stage. Like nothing, nothing positive coming out from their side at the moment.
Yeah, they certainly didn't help themselves on Dust 2 by not using their timeouts. It's good to see that they're using them this time around. Maybe they've heard us, Josh. They've taken some advice on board. We're not just pretty faces after all. But yeah, Rooster, they are going to be laughing right now. They're going to be feeling very, very confident.
Yep, they got that quick start. And now they're going to, hopefully they walk it over to make it 6, but another buy coming in from DGG. And DGG, I'm going to say, they need some momentum at this point. They can't keep losing these over and over again.
They cannot.
Yep.
It's a good start.
Yeah, it's a very good start. Gump gets the opener. Now, boost coming from Viridian. Now, can he try that Viridian? Has caught DGGapocdud. Teammate though has been boosted, he's been taken out as well, but I think Danger's taking out the second player at B, and they can go on to B very quickly. They're throwing the grenades and going straight to B, given the fact they took out 2 players, 1 at drop and 1 on B, which means DGG have to scramble over towards B. The TGP trying to making sure the player doesn't just drop for free. Another Molotov being thrown inside. DGG trying to make sure the plant isn't successful, or at least get some damage at least. Viridian will plant the bomb at default. 4v3 retake, or 3v4 retake with DGG. Another Molotov's being thrown in. Viridian just checking out his weapon. Yeah, I think it's
saving Josh.
I think they might go for it.
Away.
Now,
no, it's going to be a support flash.
Takes down DGGyourwombat. It's a 3v3 now, but
yeah,
DGG,
they're backing off.
They're going to have to save this because they're not sure where all the players are. That's the hard part. Like, they have no idea. They're just like, oh, where are they? Are they here? Are they over there? Or
if they had a few more flashes and some Molotovs, I think they would go for it. But because they only had that one flash, and the flash from Zephh really didn't do much, they just couldn't retake the site. That B site on Vertigo is one of the hardest sites to retake in the map pool right now. So yeah, Rooster will go 6-0 up, and DGG, they will get a double AWP setup in play now. I think this is the first time we've seen the double AWP in play for this whole series. Could it prove dividends for DGG? Rooster off to the good start again. First frag goes to Zephh, as he is finding his AWP connecting to another T player. We saw a lot of that on map number 1 on Inferno. Didn't see much of it on map 2, but it's good to see Zephh is back on the board in map 3. Cherryos gets things back onto even terms, and in Rooster's terms, and on Rooster's terms right now, as they are going to storm this A site. A good flashbang though is going to stop them in their tracks as of right now, but Cherryos is still hungry. He's saying, feed me more, as Viridian gets up short. He finds one. That's Wombat cleared, and I think they have to save again, Josh.
Yeah, I think Val's trying to bait the utility. Viridian has just seen the side of Hugh, and he will go down. Bombs planted. Now DGGapocdud, he had the double AWP down. Has only got one AWP for being DGGapocdud. DGGapocdud takes down Val. He's looking for the others. He's not sure where the others are. They've heard the scope. I'm not sure. They're not sure where DGGapocdud is, but well, it looks like they're just sneaking from behind. They could both pincer him at heaven. It's gonna be a 7th round for Rooster. And Rooster, are they gonna get the 16-0? That's gonna be the query here. Because they just don't seem like they're being able to be stopped on the T side at the moment.
Yeah, I think Rooster aren't showing much weakness. Like, they are showing some cracks, of course, because they're not flawless rounds. But in general, I think Rooster just or very well prepped for what DGG are bringing to the table right now. Of course, we haven't seen DGG play Vertigo in the last 3 months, so they haven't had any bots to go on, but maybe they've found some information from perhaps scrimming them a little bit. I'm not too sure. But Rooster is certainly looking the superior team as of right now.
And DGG haven't been able to do anything. Danger. Oh, jeez, he just absolutely blitzed apart. He had the initiative. DJP just takes down Gump, and now it's a 5v3, and they've got the B bombs like all locked up.
Yeah, and it's the same again. Just Rooster finding the easy frags and finding that B side wide open. Of course, it is an eco for DGG, but these frags and you getting headshotted as easy as this, as DGGapocdud, he's going for it, Josh. He's gonna get tapped down though. Oh, he gave it a good effort, that's for sure.
He just basically forgot he put the defuse before the nade. So basically, TJP saw where exactly he was, so it was an easy tap there. But if he threw that smoke down just a second sooner, he may have been able to get away with that for a bit, or probably got sprayed down, but it doesn't matter too much. But geez, they really gave him a bit more there. I'm gonna say Rooster, bit too cocky maybe.
Yeah, and another pause coming in, and I'd imagine it's from DGG. They are going to get the double up back in play, but how many times can you afford to do this? You keep doing this, you're still then stuck on an eco if it doesn't go wrong, if it doesn't go right, excuse me, and it all goes wrong. And then you are literally staring down the face of not winning a single round on your CT side. And, well, the Rooster, with 8 rounds on T side Vertigo, they're going to be feeling confident with 7 more to play.
Ain't nothing on the board. Another double ult.
But honestly, Josh, I just don't see why this can't be a 16-0 at this rate. I have not seen anything consistent enough from DGG to secure them around. Zephh finds another first blood, but we've seen this many times before, and DGG just cannot hold on to the advantage.
I think they should be able to hold on here, given the fact that another utility, HE grenade, damages Val and Danger heavily. And I think this could be the first round for DGG here. Basically, a lot of players walking wounded, Val's on 20 HP. TGP and Danger already tapped out around, little to no damage on DGG. Just testing the waters, making sure no one's in A main. Now, he's got both of them. And that is going to be the first round for DGG as Hugh with the flank. And Zephh should have a freebie on Cherleos, and it does. And that'll be the first round for DGG and a bit of confidence that they desperately need at this stage. Overall, DGG, well, they haven't had the best of times on this map. But they're recovering quite well now. Quite well. 8-1. Double op setup kept for DGG. They need to make a bit of bank here as well. 5 AKs on the board. 8-1. You just rotate to the other side at the moment as Zen gets the opener. And 1-for-1 trade. But Rooster still have a lot to work with. And the nades from DGG, they're hitting their mark down. That's what they need at this stage. Wombat takes a bit of damage. They did hear Wombat take a bit of damage in the secret area. They're expecting him to be there. Danger wins the duel, making it 3v3. However, the HP-wise, DGG looking pretty healthy at the moment. Only a couple of bullets from these M4s will shred Rooster apart. Rooster need to push the initiative. Need to be winning these duels. DGGapocdud with the flank. Sees the hit. Takes down Val. Bombs dropped. And now they're going to have to go. They have to take care of DGGapocdud first. Danger looking for DGGapocdud. DGGapocdud will get a second, and that's the bomb dropped again. And it's the second round for DGG. Most likely, unless TJP's able to pull something miraculous here. We've seen him get a 2k before, but Hugh's got the anger. He's got the shadow advantage as well. It's just too much for TJP here.
Yeah. A very strong flank from DGGapocdud. It's not common that you see the AWP flank, but showing why he's done so there. 2 very tough shots that he hits them without missing a bullet. So well done to DGGapocdud, and it's what DGG need right now. The double up setup finally connecting and doing what it's expected to do. Can they continue hitting the shots though? That's the most important part with the AWP. You miss your shot, you usually get punished for it. Zephh once again going for first, but he nearly gets caught. Gump's going to help him out, but his shots don't connect. The Tech 9s now are running down the CTs over on 8. TJP with the AK finds one, and how has this gone wrong for DGG?
Yeah, what is going on here? Cherleos running with the bomb. He's going to get that bomb planted. There's going to be a flank coming in, but Cherleos should be relatively safe. He's not going to be exposed to ramp. And plants it to the left of default. In the open now, Molotov been thrown down. Hugh, ooh, did not see Hugh at all. I don't know how this happened. This was like a Tech 9s and like a bunch of AKs and ult behind it. And DGG just been caught completely unaware. They didn't expect the quick rush on towards the A site. And then the pincer straight from middle and geez, they just really threw anything at it and just bam, they got it. They nailed it. They put the knife around the board and Rooster suddenly having the momentum again. I gotta say, like, you know, basically DGG, they're not really doing themselves any favors. They start building a bit of a, you know, a bit of a scoreboard for the, you know, side, and it just all falls apart.
Yeah, and again, you're seeing the financial woes for DGG using that double up setup. Only one comes out this time, but Hugh playing the cardboard is going to find danger. It's another first frag in the round for DGG. But again, they've had a fair few in this first half, yet they still sit on 2 rounds only. After 11, Zeph finds the head of Valhalla. And, well, Rooster could be sent packing unless TJP finds something special. A nice little spray down. Zeph can react. Hugh drops as well. And this is going spiraling down for DGG. It's a 2v2. They've lost control of B, but they have time to rotate because Chelios needs to go back for the bomb that was left in T spawn. But there's a minute left on the clock. Rooster have plenty of time to play with. And it's up to Viridian here. What can he do in CT spawn? He's going to have to play ring around the rosy. Peekaboo around the pillar. He will be caught. And now Chelios needs to decide, do I go A or do I go B? Do I stay or do I go now?
Yeah, it's a hard one here because he's not sure if they're going to just basically fortify B. That's also going to check all the angles as well. He knows the players at CT at least, so he's going to be very careful when he plants this bomb. I think DGG is waiting for him to plant, so I have an idea of where he is. Probably going to have to plant default in this case for Chelios. Actually going to big thrown in. Chelios takes a bit of damage, flash goes up. Can he get anyone on drop? He actually flashes himself, and that's going to be pretty easy for the retake here for Wombat. And Gump. Bit unlucky there from Chelios. It flashes himself in that scenario. It'll be a third round on the board. I think they're just recovering that orb, because they've got enough time to do so. Gump having a bit of a comedic moment with Chelios. I think they're looking for that orb. Yeah, they got the orb here.
The orb, yeah. Well, 3 rounds on the board for DGG, and it's looking a lot brighter than what the forecast said this morning.
8-0. Now 9-3. They're recovering.
Yeah, it's a recovery, and, you know, it's still possible for them to get out of the first half with 6 rounds. And, well, you consider the fact that they have that momentum on their side going into the second half. They can win the pistol, maybe, get it to 9-7. It's anyone's game all of a sudden.
Yeah, but they got to get those 3 rounds first of all. That's the main one.
That's the hard part.
Just getting to that at this point. Actually, grenade's being thrown in. Can they get anything done? Hugh. Just lurking around. All just waiting for Rooster. Great wallbang from Gump. Takes down Chelios. Chelios was about to throw the Molotovs and flashes on the side. Is just predicting it. And on the other end, Zeph's silence danger. And this is not looking good for Rooster at the moment. Apocdud does wallbang Viridian. And this is not looking good at all. Basically, players are all walking wounded for Rooster. I don't think they could be able to enter in the site at all. Now, flashbang's been thrown out. Can they pick off anybody whatsoever? Apocdud looking. Oh, did he see a hand? And the gun. He knows TJP's here, and that's going to be the round over. And I'm not sure what Val is thinking of doing at the moment.
Well, they're not going to have a bye next round, Rooster, if they don't get a plant, and I think the plant is out of the question now. So that gives DGG the chance to continue the comeback, and it's a clean round for DGG. And that's going to give them a lot of confidence. Where is this coming from? The pendulum keeps swinging to either side, Josh.
Yeah, very consistent from both teams. Just, you know, got to play a full half of CSGO. And both teams haven't been able to do that so far. But DGG, it's good to see they're coming back to life. But, you know, both teams haven't played a full game of CSGO in both maps. Like, it's either been, like, you know, one half or so. Yeah. And that's been pretty much it. Need to play a full BO3. Hugh. Oh, Val doesn't even check stairs and punished rightfully so for it. To be fair, it's only an eco. But make mistakes like that. And should be pretty cruisy. It was going to be pretty cruisy. And will be pretty cruisy. Hugh makes it look very easy as they put 5 on the board DGG. And it's going to be the final round and a half. And the buy's going to come out.
And people look at those rounds and go, okay, yeah, they won the round, but it was all Glocks. The most important part of anti-ecos is the way you win the rounds. If you're dying and losing 2 players to Glocks and you miss some shots, you know, it can affect you. But the fact that DGG have kept 5 players alive for multiple rounds during this comeback is one of the main reasons why they suddenly look so confident again. They're suddenly winning their duels. Hugh's doing really well over on B stairs. Zephh is doing really well on ramp as he finds TJP. And DGG could be coming out with 6 rounds after the first half. However, Chelleos is saying, calm down, Wix. It's not over just yet because they're getting out mid as well. It's trades all over the board. The kill feed lights up in blue. And it's a 3 versus 1. And it's all on Danger, who doesn't have the bomb as well.
I've got to say, with Rooster, they're not checking, like, angles they really should be checking when they're going up. Like, I mean, like, there was multiple times, you know, when they were going to the A site, they didn't check certain angles, and that really hurt them quite a bit there. Anyways, guys, we're going to come back after a quick break. Hope you guys stay tuned for the IEM Road to Rio Oceania Qualifier Day 1.
You're in my heart till I'm weak and old. I carry you, you're bright in my soul, making me glow. I carry you wherever I go. I can see your face in a crowd of millions. No one can take your place. The only one that can guide me through the maze. You're my favorite song on the radio. All of me, my spirit and halo. You're my comfort, my rhythm and blues. You're the headlines in the morning news. I carry you. I carry you wherever I go. You're in my heart till I'm weak and old.
Welcome back, people. And we have 15 rounds potentially left to play. Maybe more if we're lucky enough. Right now, there is not much between the two sides. Rooster has the 3-round lead going into the second half onto their CT side. So they're certainly still the favourite. But with the way DGG closed that first half, it's looking very, very good for them, despite the poor scoreline.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know,
Now,
Rooster having,
go
like,
ahead.
8-0, turns into a 9-6. It's not looking so good at the moment for Rooster. They need to have a clean pistol. Need a new half, new start. And TJP gets the door ringing. But DGGapocdud the trade. Could this go to OT, maybe? We were thinking 16-0 before, but now that's off the case. Because we cast a curse to that one. Now, here, they've actually done exactly what Rooster did to them in a previous round on a 4-spy. But Danger's got 2, and the bomb's dropped in drop. Now, they've got to hold on to it. Val trying to hold on to the B-side entrance as 2v2. Now, Gump just waiting. Val, could this be a fatal misstep? Could be, maybe. It could be at this stage. Now, Danger in a 1v2 needs to take out Gump because he knows his other teammate probably flanking him at the moment, and Danger does take out Gump. But the bomb has been picked up by DGGapocdud, and he's just running to A. That's going to be a 1v1 retake. Apocdud,
issue
plenty out in the
is-
open.
The issue is Danger's on 39 HP for this retake, so he's only going to need 2 bullets to the chest for Apocdud to win the round for his side. But this is going to be what? Is it going to be 7 rounds in a row or 6?
I think it'll be 7. Does it really matter at this point?
It doesn't, but one thing's for sure is the momentum is certainly with DGG if they win the round, and it looks like Danger is lost and he is out of ideas. The time has expired for him to get the defuse in time. Apocdud's going to put him out of his misery, and DGG finds 7, the crucial pistol round. And if you're asking me now, Josh, DGG are your new favourites.
Yeah, they're going on a bit of a run at the moment, and Rooster really can't do anything about it. Like, they seem to just stall, they seem to have stopped. And it's not looking really good at all. 9-7 Rooster really need to, get that motor going again. Otherwise, maybe looking for a potential elimination later on today. Grenades being thrown at Cherleos, trying to poke through. Both in the tops. TJP just lurking. He's caught Wombat. Wombat goes down, picks up the MAC-10. It wasn't an AK, and TJP is just running. It takes a lot of damage. However, he dishes back, takes down Apocdud, and that's an AK on the ground as well. But he's taking out Cherleos as Cherleos trying to get a bit greedy, trying to get that AK. 3v3. TJP just walking around with that at MAC-10. Well, not terribly too much they can do. Go. Going up through ladder room. Will he be caught by Val? They don't expect Val to be there. Val does a bit of damage to Gump. Zeph's also been tagged up as well from behind. Danger. Checking CT spawn. I know Danger was T spawn. I know Danger was there recently. Danger with the USP. Can he catch anyone out? Zeph. No, TJP's got the MAC-10. They're checking the B bomb site. Bit too, I gotta say for DGG, bit too paranoid here because Danger can get a couple of kills from ladder room. Doesn't get a kill at all. Danger just whiffs all the shots, leaving just TJP at danger sign. And they're gonna have to quickly plant the bomb. They do find TJP, and TJP is about to let the plant, but Zeph does a secondary glance, makes it 8 on the board. I gotta say there, like, TJP was just hoping and hoping that they wouldn't check the angle so he could do a last second stop. But that was never meant to be. Never meant to be, unfortunately. It's going to be 9-8 and DGG looking to tie this one up. And this is not good at all. Not good at all for Rooster at the moment. And Rooster just, I don't know, they've really just fallen apart here. The wheels have come off at the worst time. Takes down Cherleos. Danger with the trade on the other side of the map. Have an idea where Danger is. And they might go pin someone to A at the moment. They've got the smoke there as well. Apocdud does take it out Viridian. And the A defenders are in no man's land. Now Hugh trying to cut off the rotation. TJP, 1-for-1 trade. Val should get another trade as well. And it's going to be a 2v2. Now Zeph trying to speak on the side. Flashbang has been thrown in by Val, but just a bit too late. And DGG looking to make this 9. But they haven't got the bomb.
And oh no, they're in their own heads, Josh.
Yeah.
They think that
They've
it's
heard
taken
Danger.
so long. Yeah, they have now. And they're going to run for the hills, and I think Danger's heard them.
But can Danger get to the B side in time? I don't think he can. He's got to basically rush and execute. Danger's at generators. Yourwombat, I think he's waiting for Danger generators. Oh, no, he isn't. But in the end, oh no, he was waiting for him at generators. It'll be a knife around the board, and they tie it up. DGG have won about 9 rounds in a row to tie this one up. I just double checked that. 9 straight rounds.
But yeah, I mean, it's been a very good run for DGG. I can confirm it's...
Sorry, not 9. Sorry, 6 straight rounds. I know, 7 straight rounds. Got my get my numbers all mixed up.
Yeah, because of course it was 8-2, 9-2.
Yep.
So yeah.
CZ's
Makes
from
sense.
Cherleos.
Quick maths.
Yeah, quick maths. Cherleos takes down Apocdud. Does a weapon drop, but they couldn't recover it. Val with the Deagle. Just looking around, making sure no one's coming from behind. I gotta say, DGG are really aware of the potential flanks that could come ahead of and behind them at the moment. Could be in their own heads themselves. Now the execute comes onto the A side. The run and gun from Cherleos, unable to get anything done. The TJP is just taken out for really no response. Molotov front towards Hell. Gritty doesn't matter. He's just going to go for it. A Val's going to go for it. Sorry. Gets 1 and 2. Can he get a bit more? Gump takes down Gritty. Can he get a third? Val's got a third as well. Going for the retake. He's got an AK dropped to him as well. Now, can he get it? Danger. Trying to wallbang Q, and he does it. And Rooster has just clutched one out of nowhere. And it's a round that they desperately need to have in Val with a big performance. And Danger picks up the AK, and it's a round that they weren't looking to win at all. And Val, big hero on the A site, makes it 10 for Rooster, and Rooster take the lead once again.
They've stitched up the open wound for the moment. Will the bleeding continue, though, or can Rooster go on a little run of their own? But throughout this whole game, we've seen, you know, one team go on an insane win streak on all 3 maps now. So it's going to be a close finish, I think. It's 10-9 now. I think if we don't get overtime, it's going to be 16-14. I think we're going to get all 30 here, Josh.
Yeah, we could. Maybe Rooster's going to go on for a little bit of a run. We don't know. Cherleos with the AWP. Can he get an open up? Sees the hit. Takes down Hugh. Molotov being thrown in. Doesn't want to get traded out. Zephh takes down TJP. And I gotta say, I don't think he was actually gone for it unless he saw like a little bit of a pixel. Wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, because Zephh is very good at those shots. 4v4. AWP is showing their colours here. Showing all their fancy shots. Val just checking middle as well. Gump. DGG now struggling, not struggling on the T side, but Rooster got 10, and Rooster starting to find a bit of rhythm here. Gump. Ooh, that Molotov land? It did land. It's looking like it was not going to make it. Did they check sandbags? That's the big thing here. In the sandbag play, ooh, does pop out, and Zephh blasts him aside. Yeah, I was thinking as well, not checking the sandbags player. Generally the big mistake. Zephh misses the first shot. Can he get the second? He will get the second. Takes the elbow off Danger, and basically, ooh, Gapocdud takes a bit of damage from the HE going from Cherleos, but Cherleos is just going to run. The A site just bit by bit torn apart by by DGG.
And we're going to be tied up at 10-10. I feel like this is the first time.
Yeah, close one here.
Yeah, it's the first time we've been tied past like 6 rounds in either map. So, yeah, a very close finale to what has been a back and forth battle, best of 3. And I feel like this is the way it needs to end. A 16-7 map 1, a 16-6 map 2. And now we're tied up at 10-10 on map 3. And it can honestly go either way. Both teams striking. They're going pound for pound, round for round. And now it's going to be Rooster with the eco of their own. And they're going to be sitting behind a Cherleos hero AWP. And, well, it could be DGG looking at their first lead of Vertigo.
Yeah, first lead for quite a while as well, given the fact on Delts 2 they never held the lead once. And that Rooster won. Give me a timeout here. Probably a Rooster timeout. Hero AWP, as Wick said before. Hero AWP, will it be able to just save the day? That's the main question. Or will it just I don't know, just wallow.
Well, it's in the wrong place. It's over on A, and all 5 DGG players have headed towards B. Not a single player elsewhere. They haven't even sent a player to hold the mid push.
Well, a few players start to wander over now. So most of the molly's being thrown in. Here comes the execute. Now, Gump with the max 10. Not very convincing. Does take down Danger. Now Vertigo with the P250. He knows all of these players are walking wounded at the moment. 5-7 as well. A stack the B bomb site. They might be able to hold it, Rooster, but the trades are looking pretty decent. Apocdud gets the M4 A1S out. Just trying to force us through, DGG.
Trouble on HP, Josh. Any shot from either of these weapons is going to finish him off, and then suddenly you've got
Great
the man
Kobe.
advantage. But it's Gump with the Kobe, and Apocdud also finds Viridian, and the AWP is not going to have it in him. So 11 on the board for DGG. It's their first lead on Vertigo, and we're going to see a buy from Rooster. But it's getting down to the bare bones now. It's going to be buy eco from here on out.
Yep. And this is not a good sign for them at all. They don't want to be in this scenario at all. And I gotta say, Rooster, like, you know, compared to what they start off on the T side, it's just the CT side once again that's just causing them to struggle so much. It's just, I don't know, it's just, oh. And not to mention as well, they played the CT side pretty well on Dust too. So it's definitely a consistency issue, or like on certain maps they haven't got the rotations right yet. Yes, with the AWP takes down Viridian. Just teaming issues, teamwork issues has just been the #1 issue for, funnily enough, both teams on map 1, map 2. DGG really getting their feathers up. Most important part, not making a noise at all. That's what they need to do.
You've got Gump in spawn, holding the push through from mid, and they're sending all the other 4 players towards A. And they could afford to do so because the worst case scenario is they run into a 4-man stack and it's a 4v4. So DGG in a good spot here. DJP is going to miss his Molotov, and could that be costly? Hugh is going to retreat though, and it looks like the call is to go back to B. I think they know from the Molotov being thrown that Rooster are panicking a little bit. So they're going to perhaps maybe rotate over. Danger's in a good spot though, but he's only good enough for 1. The trade is yet to come in from Val, but it will do eventually, and it will be more than 1. It will be 2, nearly 3. Zephh finds a kill with the AWP, but it's a 2 versus 2. It's messy shots. It's all kicking off. Time's ticking. The time they need to go. DGG, you need to get the bomb down. Cherleos cannot stop it. And he's gambling and hoping that the plant doesn't go down in time, but he gets the bad news. But DGG, they're both on low HP, but I don't think Cherleos knows. If he did know, he'd be going for this with the pistol, but he's going to opt to save, and DGG are going to extend their lead to 2.
Yeah, I gotta say, in that scenario, Cherleos has no idea what the HP they're on at the moment. He has no idea, and he might be hunted down as well.
If he gets hunted down, Josh Lee gets killed, it's a disaster. And disaster it is. Rooster are going to be left with a half buy, if not a full eco. If they want a double AWP in play, they're going to have to full eco.
Yep, I gotta say, in this scenario for Rooster there, like, it was really rough with them, because they didn't know which player was the ones that had been hit with utility and stuff like that, so they can't be like, oh, we know this guy's low. So in that scenario there, like, even if they had 2 players low, they wouldn't know which players are low. Like, the other 2 ones alive low or not. And that's why he had to save, because he's like, you know, what if one of them has 100 HP, hits one of them and he gets traded out instantly, he loses the AWP, and in this scenario he loses the AWP regardless. But,
maybe
you know,
a lapse in communication, Josh, because Val's brought down to $500.
Yeah.
Whilst the rest of the team are pretty much committed to the half buy, so yeah, interesting to say the least. The Zephh will find another frag with that big green. And go ahead.
I was gonna say, Rooster really throwing away the advantage that they had earlier. Now DGG, they just seem to be going on a streak at the moment, and if they get that streak working well, go be going off to the next round, versing either Order or Encore, the winner of that. And Rooster gets to verse the loser. And given the way they're playing, both Rooster and DGG, they're playing a consistent team, full team like Order and Encore. I don't think they're gonna, you know, I don't think they're gonna last 2 maps. I think this could be banged out 2-0 at this stage. They're going to play very, very consistent. They're going to play a lot better, a lot less scrappier against Order and Encore. Otherwise, they're not going to make it very far. And also, the problem is, like, these are 2 newish teams with their rosters, which is the hardest part of it. Like, you don't get much time, probably like an hour and a bit. You got to prepare for the next fight. And I guess Order and Encore have removed their roster a bit as well, but they're going to be a lot more well-drilled than their previous opponent as the fights get started. Now, Brilliant takes down Gump. Zephh, he knows the players in here somewhere danger, should clean up the rest. He does get 2, and the bomb dropped as well, meaning just 1 in secret being done. It's going to be 11th round for Rooster, and Rooster do recover.
And it's a good fight back. 3 alive is going to help their money considerably. The drops can go over. And just to add to your point about the rosters, Josh, of course, coming into this game, we were expecting to see Gyra for DGG. But obviously, we're not sure if he's cup tied, is what the Brits would say in football terms. If the player's already played for another team, you can't play for a different team in the same season, in the same event. And obviously, the same goes for Rooster. They're missing ASAP. So, so yeah.
ASAP isn't cup titles per se. I'm not sure how ASAP is going, to be honest. But that's a bit different. DJP just firing some warning shots if he can catch any players in the tops. Flashbang being thrown over. Ooh. Giving themselves away there. Molotov's going to be thrown to understairs, and DGG going to have to be withdrawn here. It's just the perils of, you know, making a noise. You're going to get a Molotov or a HG grenade thrown at you. Val still peeking the understairs area, so you can catch any loose Roosters out. Get an advantage for his team. Zeph's been heavily tagged as well. DGGapocdud throwing a flash over for A main to make sure no one's watching ramp. TJP would have heard that scope. Can they find anyone? DGG just hoping for any eager or curious Roosters to peek out. Being thrown in. Gapocdud pushing up slowly but surely. First flash, first Molotov being thrown in to look into the back of sight. Flashbang going in. 1-for-1. Kane's got a second, but he's going to be traded out at the back of sight. They're going to have to be bomb sight. It's going to be a 3v3. Bomb will be planted. Generator might have to try and stop this, but Gump pushes down Chelleos before he can stop it. And Gump get a second. Have a TJP second down the Zephh, and Gump's going to retreat. Gapocdud on the top of first box makes it 13 for DGG. And DGG get out to a 2-round cushion.
Yeah, and that's the cushion that they need. And, well, the Rooster are in big trouble now. They lose this round. This one could be over. The tech or tactical pause, I will assume this is. Coming in, and yeah, Rooster need to have a real good talk here and make sure they've got everything on point and everyone knows exactly what they need to do. We saw them in the round previous to the last one that we just saw, that, you know, they still have the fight in them, but DGG's B-side takes have been excellent, and Rooster haven't really found a way to stop it as of right now. It's always been danger in a 1-for-1, and you know, a 1-for-1 is no good over on B, especially if that player is playing solo, which most teams still are doing nowadays. So yeah, Rooster need to come up with something special to come back from the comeback.
Definitely. 1 and 2. Chelleos and Val both hit the deck in middle. Ready into the rotate the MP9. Can he get a couple of kills? Nah. Gets a bit of a tag on Gapocdud, and he just realized, nah, this is not a good idea. Actually going to be thrown towards drop, and it'll do a lot of damage to Danger, and Danger, oh, Viridian reveals himself. Close range for the MP9, which is really, really strong for the MP9. Now, Viridian being tagged up heavily by the orb, but Hugh to trade out takes down Zephh, and Rooster in a real bit of a pinch here. Because now they're trying to pinch the middle, and they're going to realize that B's being taken underneath their noses. Well, actually, hasn't been fully taken yet. Flashbang being thrown over. Smokes and Molly's being thrown in as well, so they just jump into that B bomb site. Danger's not really interested, neither is TJP. And they're just dancing in. There'll be 14 on the board, most likely here.
Yeah, and these two M4s are going to be very, very important in round 26. Because, like I said previously, Rooster are in a lot of economic trouble now. And economic trouble usually means bad news for you.
Very bad news bears.
Oh, yeah. The bad news bears. Do they have an org yet? Or are they
I'm
still,
not sure. Maybe bad news Eagles? They're their own org now.
Are they? Interesting.
Well, Yourwombat's struggling to throw an M4 into the boost box.
Should have done some more weights before the game.
Yeah, maybe. 14 rounds on the board for DGG, and getting closer and closer to that BO3. TJP just backing out, trying to keep that weapon, and he does go down before the end of the round, and Apocdud with a big frag. And I think they have to go with the force up here, maybe.
Yeah, it's desperation now. Cherleos with the UMP. Famous comes out on Viridian. M4s do go out across the rest of the team, but it's it's going to be one kit. So keep an eye out on Val. Because wherever he drops, if he is to drop, he's where the kit is. And that's going to be very important for Rooster if DGG once again manage to take that B bomb site.
Yeah, most definitely. GJP. Brilliant with the FAMAS. Can they take out Zephh? Brilliant, not a chance. Zephh just too good. Here, just waiting for drop. Seems like there's just no Rooster's defense inside and out. Hughes actually, I think, is waiting for TJP to rotate. TJP caught by Zephh. Going for a middle bust. And they can go for a middle bust as well. There's only 2 players on the B bomb side. Cherleos trying to catch any place that does take down Hugh, but that's all he gets. And Danger, though, I think they might hold this here. Foul at Danger side's got 1 and 2. Zephh trades out, taking down Cherleos. Zephh does not have the bomb. The bomb's actually dropped below drop. Well, it's on drop, actually, so he might be able to just screw it away. Checks under drop. But Zephh picks it up, runs right into Danger, and a 12th round of board for Rooster, and Rooster win the force buy. The Hail Mary buy.
Yeah, and it works somehow. Cherleos being on that UMP at the start of that round. And he gets rewarded with an orb for his good deeds. So, it's still pretty rough. It's still pretty rough for Rooster. They've got the MP9 in play. Meanwhile, DGG have 5 rifles, but I think there's been a knife, a friendly fire knife on DGG side. That is not the start you need when it comes to the crunch time.
Most definitely. Like, it's probably the nightmare scenario. And Val, he's been sharp in those last few rounds. Can they push on? They know one player's at sandbag, so they're waiting for the sandbag player to peek out. We know you're here, and there goes Val. And ooh, Viridian with the trade. Zephh with the quick shot.
Crazy round, a crazy start.
2v2. Now it's a bit of a pause after the initial foray. Still heading towards that A site.
Still got over a minute left in the round, and there's only 4 players left alive. A great flashbang tees up Hugh for 2 free kills, and it's a 3 match point situation for DGG. And Rooster, well, a few players are going to be pretty short on funds. Cherleos is going to get the M4 in play. Val should be able to get an M4 in play as well with a little bit of util.
I just gotta say, at this moment, just Rooster, like, it's not good enough for them. They've only won 4 rounds, and DGG have won 15. And it's not looking too good for them at the moment. And fortunately, they did win that round previously, so they have some rifles to back it up. I see a timeout being called here. They've got to negotiate 3 rounds, and I reckon Rooster can negotiate 3 rounds to potentially put it to OT. But there's a lot of unknowns, a lot of, you know, basically players that can really just absolutely frag out for DGG to prevent that. And that's the scary part. There are multiple players that can frag out to prevent that, or, you know, even stop that from happening, basically.
Three opportunities for DGG. 3 rounds to win just 1. Can they get themselves over the finish line? Time will tell. Will Rooster?
Great work by DGG as well. Like, incredible work getting to this point as well. Because, you know, being down 8-0, it's not a good feeling. Just the belief, the resiliency. That's what you need in a team as well. And also, funnily enough, this will be, if DGG do win, this will be their first win in a close qualifier. Given they went 0-2 previously in the IEM Challenger. Well, not IEM Challenger, so ESL Challenger. Melbourne close qualifier. Now, very silent. Going to the A ramp. Wombat just trying to ascertain where all these players could be. Molotov being thrown towards sandbags. A lot of cannonades. Ooh, Hugh, he's got an opener. See where Hugh's at the moment. Hugh, stop the flank from behind. Now
Rooster can't stop the execute, Josh. They have 1 flashbang and 1 smoke, nothing else.
Yep.
And they may, well, they may just, this may be it. They've got the flank coming in, which is going to be huge. Viridian.
Wow. Just immense. Stops it on ramp. Viridian was holding the secret. And they do a bit more. DGGapocdud with the MAC-10. Also being thrown to be a 3v3. Now can he hold on? 10 seconds to go. They have to go. DGGapocdud could be a trade. Oh no, it is a trade. And DGGapocdud's got a lot more. Takes down Val as well. It's just Gump. It's now danger in a 1v1. 1v2. Doesn't matter. 16-12 and Rooster. Well, going to go down to the lower bracket, and DGG, well, they're going to go to the upper bracket to versus the winner of Order v Encore. Meanwhile, we'll go back to the desk quite quickly. What do you think about that one of the series at the moment? I'm going to say DGG, what a fight back, what a comeback in the end. Because I didn't expect them to, you know, really put up a fight, given that Rooster went out to an 8-0 lead.
Well, yeah, I mean, just the whole game in general was a big